development.
So in short, you are saying this IRP at 2.2 trillion is a mixed.
It is IRP is an energy plan.
Yeah, it's not a nuclear.
It's not a nuclear plan.
Yes.
It's an energy plan, and that energy plan has, as I said, it envisions South Africa having over 105,000 megawatts of new generation capacity. By
Hold it
generation
there,
capacity,
because I want to write it. I want to write it because perspective is very important here.
Yeah.
You are talking about the IRP 2025, the one that was just
2025,
2025.
that has just been
It envisaged
105,000
yes,
megawatts of new generation capacity. And that generation capacity is an energy mix. They include gas, nuclear, renewables, wind, solar, and battery energy storages, and also coal. But when we speak about coal, I wanted us to talk about coal later. What the minister said, there's new coal generation capacity, but he's going to instruct Eskom to build a clean coal demonstration plant.
English match.
Yes. So a mock-up, a demonstration plant, which will looks into alternative ways or solutions on how we can, use or not only alternate but cheaper and more efficient ways of making clean coal instead of what I think they are currently using, which is the flute gas, sulfurization, something like that. So they are looking into that demonstration plant will look into alternative technology solutions. Then once we know that, definitely as South Africa, we are more capable of clean coal technologies, of implementing them, then South Africa will start building clean coal plants.
Okay. 105,000 megawatt. These are big numbers.
These are big numbers. And half, but by the way, out of that 105, renewables make up nearly half of that. So half of that comes from over half of that comes from renewables.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because this is where I wanted to come.
So renewables got more pie in
Yes.
piece of this pie.
Everyone, so when they say the cake is big enough for everyone to eat, there's no need for us to fight. We delayed ourselves already because we spoke in the previous podcast over something that we are all co-commodities. So I want to do this.
Yeah.
105 by 2039. What are we currently on? So if someone says South Africa's energy capacity is this, is almost saying Mashian Wolabukai. So I just want that.
So what we are currently on is, let me say, forget about the plants that are broken and all that stuff. Let's say what we have in South Africa is 50,000 megawatts.
Okay.
Yes.
We are on 50.
Yes.
Okay, sharp.
So as Minister said, by 2039, Eskom should be tripled. So we're going to have 3 times the capacity of the current Eskom.
In 14 years, 13 years time, we would have doubled our...
Yes, tripled actually. 50 times, so you see 105, 50, 100.
Yes.
Okay.
It's double.
Double. Okay.
Yeah, it's double. A liche chinyana. So with two nuclears that we are currently punching on. So these are good numbers.
Not 2. So let me break this now.
I get 105.
So 105, then you are looking into maybe solar PV of, is it 20,000? What the solar PV? Is it 20-something thousand? And then you are looking into the wind of 34,000 megawatt. You are looking into battery energy storages of another number. And then you are looking into gas of 6,000 megawatt. So, and then you are looking into nuclear of, let's say, 10,000 megawatt. But that 10,000, what is confirmed is 5,200.
Okay.
So, Minister said 10,000, but 5,000 is something that we can wake up tomorrow and say we are building. Then 4,200, it will be advised by the nuclear industrialization plan.
IRP and
Integrated Resource Plan, IRP.
Yes. And then nuclear?
Nuclear is now, let's say the confirmed one is 5,200 megawatts. You see, it's a small The wind at
2.5.
It's not 2.5, it's 5.2 gigawatt, 5,200 megawatts.
Yes, but what do we have now? 2.5.
We don't have.
We wanted 2.5.
Quebec. Yeah, we wanted 2.5.
Yeah, and then Quebec is giving us this.
Quebec is giving us 1,900.
Quebec is
very small.
1,900.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's why the Egyptians are better, more than double. Yeah, okay, sharp. I understand. Pardon me if you're confused. Lynn, I'm confused. What I'm trying to do is when I ask these questions, and sometimes we get to be lost. So I want us to, at the end, remind me, we are going to talk about what is gas, the batteries, hydrogen, and nuclear. So almost the exercise that you did to say, 105. But I want to do something here. When I was asking when, I want to specifically go to the point of how do we know that we are already in? Because you spoke about how when they actually say, okay, then it's fine, you can go to the market, and then he starts requests for proposals and stuff. Would we then regard that as we have started the plan, IRP 2025?
Yes, once we go out and say request for proposals, but as I said earlier on, it doesn't happen like that. Then the minister still has to write to the regulator, saying to them, I have a determination to procure 5,200 of nuclear capacity. Then NERSA has to conduct their own processes before they can say we are concurring. It's called a concurrence from the regulator's perspective. So that's why you find all these lobby groups like Greenies are able to stop processes in court because they know these processes they have to delay. You don't just wake up tomorrow and say, I'm procuring. Then you're going to go to court because the NGOs are going to take you to court. So NERSA still has to go through their own process before they can say, okay, Minister, according to the results or the recommendations of the Section 4 determination from stakeholders' perspective, we are concurring that you can go ahead and issue out the request for proposals. Then you gazette request for proposals.
Yeah. I'm making the third or the fourth attempt to ask Ori, when do we know that return more retomile process here?
I want to tell you that okay, now let's speak from, let's say you are a power producer.
Yes.
You are a vendor, technology vendor.
Yes.
All that you need is the policy direction, which has been lacking since 2017. There was no policy direction. So even if you, let's say as a nuclear person, I go to in these international vendors and say, please fund me, I want to advocate for nuclear in South Africa, they would look away because there's no policy direction. Why should we care? You see, so now that there's a policy direction, then these technology vendors, they will now start turning their heads and look towards South African development when it comes to this. So we have a very important step